Have you ever seen a photo of someone on social media and thought, this must be an edit? How can a perfect face like this exist in real life? But wait a minute. How about we say, there is? Yes, there is. And that person is Kim Taehyung, aka V of BTS. BTS V's visuals have been a topic of conversation for years. Not just among ARMYs, but also in the world of modeling, fashion, and even the psychology of human perception.
Why?
Because Taehyung's face is often referred to as a walking golden ratio. Many say, V's face is like a living statue of a Greek god. But is it true? And how much different is V's visual in real life compared to the Photoshop result? Is he really that good without filters, without studio lighting, without digital edits? Let's unpack everything in full, long, and theoretical detail. Okay, let's start with the basic facts about V's visuals. Taehyung is known for having unique facial features, a defined jawline, a sharp but not too pointed nose, wide eyes with a beautiful lid crease, and defined heart-shaped lips. From a facial aesthetic point of view, V belongs to the type of face with high symmetry, and this is very important in the world of modeling and visual art.
Why?
Because facial symmetry is one of the universal beauty indicators according to evolutionary psychology studies. The more symmetrical a person's face is, the more likely the human brain is to find them attractive. This isn't just a myth, it's been proven through various experiments, even since the 1990s. But it's not just symmetry that makes a V face flattering. There's another element, the combination of masculine and feminine features. She has a strong jaw and high cheekbones, which are typically masculine. But she also has big eyes and smooth skin, which tends to be considered feminine. This combination in the fashion world is called androgynous beauty. And believe it or not, this type of face is actually the most sought after by big brands because it suits all themes and styles. Now, let's talk about Photoshop and reality. Many celebrities look amazing in photos, but look completely different when they appear in front of the camera without edits. Either because of acne, skin color, or even the shape of the face changes when laughing or talking.
But V?
There are so many raw video footage, fan site shots from a distance, and even paparazzi photos that show the original visuals are much cooler than the edits. In fact, one Korean fashion photographer once said, V is one of the few artists who doesn't need much retouching. Even if we edit, it's usually just for lighting and color tone. But her facial structure? It was perfect from the start. If you've ever watched a fan cam of him at a gig, you'll realize how an ordinary cell phone camera can capture Taehyung's aura and incredible visuals. He doesn't need filters or exaggerated poses. In fact, in many videos, he's just standing still, but he already looks mesmerizing. And this is no coincidence. It's the effect of a natural visual aura that people rarely have. Now we get to the deeper, theoretical explanation. In the world of art and facial design, there is such a thing as the phi ratio or golden ratio, a mathematical formula used to determine ideal facial proportions. And V's face, based on analysis from several visual experts, is close to 1.618, the golden number also used by Leonardo da Vinci in his Vitruvian Man painting. What does this mean? In theory, Taehyung's face is mathematically close to the most perfect face. There's also a study from the University of Toronto that says that the appeal of the human face lies not only in its individual features, but also in how they combine with each other. In this case, V's face has a balanced proportion. Eye to nose, nose to chin, lip width to eye distance, all support each other. Hence, many fans say, V is still handsome when viewed from any angle. Interestingly, in the world of advertising and brand ambassadors, V has a high selling point not only because of BTS popularity, but because his face can tell a story on its own. There's a term in the visual industry, a face that tells a story. It means a face that can portray a range of emotions with just a small expression, and this is very difficult to do. Professional actors need years of practice to make that impression.
But V?
It's there from the start. Visual V also has other strengths that are often overlooked: expression and presence. This is what sets her apart from ordinary models. While models rely on poses and cameras, V relies on aura, And this is no nonsense. Aura or charisma projection is a real thing in the world of performance art. Even psychologists call it a combination of confidence, composure, and emotional awareness. And Taehyung has it all. Now let's talk about the facts on the ground. Many fans who have met V in person say that he's much more visually stunning in real life than in photos. Some even think he's using a camera filter, even though it's his real face. And to make things even more interesting, V is humble and doesn't realize how handsome he is. Sometimes he's even embarrassed if he's praised too much. Think about it. In this digital era, when everyone is competing to edit photos, set filters, and look for the best angle, there is one figure who actually makes people amazed without excessive effort. And that is Kim Taehyung. So, when we say that BTS V in real life is more stunning than Photoshop, it's not just fan praise. It's a reality supported by facial aesthetics, golden ratio, symmetry, androgyny theory, and a natural aura of charisma. And perhaps that's why the world never stops falling in love with Taehyung. Because not only is he visually beautiful, but he also has a presence that is hard to explain with logic. His face can make it onto the cover of a fashion magazine, but it can also make fans cry with emotion when he smiles. She's not just a visual center, but also an emotional center for many people. So, if you still think that all idol visuals are just about makeup and edits, maybe you haven't been paying attention to BTS long enough. Because in his case, the real world is more stunning than Photoshop.